Kay was one of the first people that I met when I came into the College of Engineering, and he is one of the most respected faculty members I know of here in the college, for sure. You know, his journey has been an incredible journey.
Kay Nasser, as a faculty member, really had this insatiable need to discover and to ensure that knowledge was transferred to students and that knowledge was actually used by industry. That's a remarkable characteristic and an important characteristic for faculty members at a university like the University of Saskatchewan.
All the students respected him. The classes I took with Professor Nasser apply to me today after 30 years. I can still think of some of the things that we worked on in his classes.
He had a sense of humor. He wasn't a real hard-nosed professor, and he did interact and engage with the students in a sort of a fun sort of way. Even though we now know that he had designed things that were innovative and leading edge for the time, and he had been doing that for some time by the time I went through his class, and we had no idea how successful a man he was.
A few years after I graduated, I went to an engineering society evening banquet, and Professor Nasser was there, and he gave a talk, and he had his book that he had written. I read the book afterwards, and it really blew me away, that this story and where he had come from and what he had done and how successful he was, yet he didn't give any of those pretenses at all in his classroom. He was just a normal person, just seemed like a regular, Saskatchewan guy like the rest of the people in the class.
One of the things I appreciate the most about our dad is his generosity of spirit, providing assistance to people who needed it, and he liked to help people who were really willing to try. That was very important to him.
Very important to him is when he could see someone actually trying to succeed, he would definitely step up and help them.
His generosity to me has gone a long way. School on its own is stressful enough, so not having to worry about finances in the background makes a pretty big difference for my studies. Kay's career as an engineer has really inspired me because he was a very successful engineer, and I hope to be able to do the same myself in the years coming. I really look up to someone like him, and I hope that in the future I can be more like Kay Nasser. So having these two medals is kind of the right start. I hope that eventually by the end of my career I can give back just like he has.
Obviously his name is well known throughout the city of Saskatoon, not just in the engineering field. His giving should inspire the rest of us to make contributions to our field as well as the community.
Kay's relationship to Saskatoon Open Door Society is an indication that how much he cares about the city, how much he cares about the newcomers, and how much he would like to see them succeed. And the most important part is that he doesn't need to be asked. He always steps up when there is a need.
Our dad could not have been as successful as he has become without my mom. She helped him at the very beginning when he started building apartment buildings. She was the property manager. There were 5 kids, 2 phone lines in the house. Plus, she gave him her support in everything that he did along the way.
They are a team and they need each other. I don't think they would do well without each other, to be honest. One of my funniest memories is going skiing in the mountains, and he didn't really ski much at all.
He wore this gold puffy ski jacket. We were watching him come down the bunny hill, and pretty soon he had a lineup of people behind him. He had managed to turn this into Kay's lesson on how to do a snowplow. He always was very much in teaching mode in everything that he did. It was always part of our upbringing. Our dad has always had a positive outlook on life. It has reflected in his work. We're sitting down here at River Landing, a development that really is a culmination of all the work he has done in the city. This recognition tonight, we know, is very important to our dad.
And we're very proud of him.